Hello, my name is Rachel and this is my channel, The Girl with the Pilates Mat. Welcome to class. Today we're going to do a 40-minute full body workout with the long resistance band, all right? So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, going to start with something new. We're going to do this to help you understand how your spine works and how your core works when we do our Pilates breathing. So you're going to lay your band down on the mat like so. So it's nice and flat. And make sure you've got plenty behind you. And then what you're essentially going to do is sit on your band, okay? So sitting on your band, you're going to have your knees bent. And you're going to pick up that band and take it behind your head, holding on with both hands, and you're just going to stretch it up just a little and try and connect your back to that band, okay? Connect your head to the band. All right, adjust your hands as you feel necessary, but we're trying to feel that connection all the way up. And then we're going to start with a nice warm up for the core. So we're going to take a breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to pull your tummy muscles in and try and push back into the band with your lower back. So down here. Keeping that connection through the head, coming back till you feel your core switching on, which you will. Then you're going to take a deep breath in. Breathe out, pull your tummy muscles in. You're going to come up, keeping that connection. You're going to go over. And then you're going to lift back up and find that straight line. So take a deep breath in, breathing out, drawing the abdominals in, pushing into the band with your lower back. So just focus on your lower back. That will really get that core working. Take a breath in, breathing out, drawing in, coming up, coming over, and back up. We're just going to do one more deep breath in, breathing out, scooping those abdominals in, coming back. Good. See if you can go a little lower. Take a breath in, breathe out, pull those abdominals in, coming up and over, and ending up sitting up nice and tall. Now you're going to reach those legs out for a moment, give your thighs a little break. Let's do a little bit with the arms. So taking the band into the right hand, take your both arms out to the side. Okay, so the band is between your right thumb and index finger. And then you're going to turn your palms upwards. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to breathe out and you're going to rotate towards me. You're going to feel that resistance on the band. And then you're going to inhale back to center. Then the other way. Exhale to rotate. Inhale back to center. Exhale to rotate. Inhale, center. You can bend the knees if that's too much, sitting up straight like that. We want a nice straight spine. So soften the knees like this if you need to. And back. And back. Bring those arms up. Now transfer the band into the left hand, taking it out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to rotate. Inhale to center. Exhale to rotate. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate, and inhale, 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 center. Coming up, transferring back into the right hand. And take your left hand just down by your side. Just going to do a little bit of work for the tricep, okay? So you're going to bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Change sides. Now, if you're not feeling that enough, you just take your hand lower down. Okay, here we go. up and down, up and down. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Well done, and come on down. Okay, so let's take the band out and let's come and lie down. Just going to place the band across your hips, so nice and flat, just across the hip bones. Going to go into our pelvic curl, so we want our feet hip width apart, our knees in line with our ankles and hips, as much as you're aware. And then with this part of your hand, you're going to slip through the band like so. So you're holding onto the band and you're just going to press your hands down into the floor. So we're going to create a little bit of resistance for our glutes. So we're going to take a deep breath in, breathing out, you're going to draw the abdominals in, tilting the pelvis, and then peeling the spine up. Taking a breath in at the top, let's breathe out and slowly come down through the spine and back onto your mat. So take a deep breath in, breathing out to tilt and peeling up. Inhale to hold and exhale to come back down. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. So you've got to really press down into those hands. That's really going to increase the toning in your arms. Inhale. Exhale to come down. One more like this. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. And peeling up. Inhale to hold. And exhale to come down. And we're going to change the arms. So we start off the same way, exhaling to tilt, peeling up, so pushing those hips into the band. And now you're going to float your arms up and take the band overhead. Just let it hover there. Take a breath in, breathe out, and try and come down through that spine, leaving those arms overhead. Good. Once you're down, place the band back across the hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. And peeling up. Hold it here. Lift the arms up. Reach them overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly, coming down through the band. Through the spine, and come back down. Place the band across your hips. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Pressing the hands down, the hips up. Float those arms up and over. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down. This will be your last one. We're going to add an extra little move. Deep breath in. Exhale to tilt. Press the feet down. Press the hips up. Float the arms up overhead. As far as you can go. We don't want to touch the floor. Now wrap your fingers around the band. Keep your pelvis up so you're working the glutes, and try and pull the band out. So you're pulling your arms out to the side. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Take a deep breath in and exhale, coming all the way down. Well done. And bring your arms back down. Let's bring those legs up into tabletop now. Okay, so shins parallel to the floor. And we're going to lift our arms up in the air. So you no need to pull on the band, you're just holding your arms up. This is to create a different sort of challenge for your waistline. So we're going to inhale, taking the knees to your right, only as far as you can go without losing your balance. Arms are going to go to the left. So you're not pulling the band, but equally it's not loose. Okay, so you're just holding it taut. And then you're going to exhale, bring everything back, other way. Knees to the left, arms to the right. And exhale up. Inhale over. And exhale up. Inhale over and exhale up. Good. Inhale over and exhale up. Inhale over. Exhale up. Once more each side. Inhale over. Exhale up. And inhale over. And exhale up. Well done. From there, let's just relax the feet down for a second. We are going to put the band around the feet now. And we're actually going to do reformer exercises now for the legs, which is great. So you want the band as flat as possible. Okay, you want it over your toes, your forefoot, okay? So as flat as it can be. And you want your feet hip width apart, which is great. When you've got your head up, you can see exactly what that is. So the width of your hips in line with your sit bones. And then you're going to hold a little bit closer. And you're going to take that head down. And we're going to bring ourselves into our neutral position. And you're just going to have a feel what that tension feels like. So you may want more, you may want less, but bear in mind, we're going to reach the legs forward. So elbows stay on the floor. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, think of pressing your heels forward. And at the same time, pulling your abdominals in. And then you're going to inhale back. So exhale, press forward. Inhale back. Think of heels doing the leading, forward and back, forward and back. And you should feel this in your bottom. If you're not, you might want to go a little stronger with the band. If you want to feel it in your abdominals more, you go lower with the legs. Good. Heels forward and back. Forward and back. Now we're just going to change our thinking. Think of you're wearing heels, so press your toes down slightly. Okay, so see our heels are now lifted. Now press the toes forward. It's going to feel different. You're going to feel it more in the front of the legs around the knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it out and just turn your legs out so you bring your heels together. We're going to bring the band in so that when you bend your knees, the band is in between your knees. And now you're going to go forward. Think inner thighs. Yes, draw those inner thighs towards each other. If we were standing, we were doing a plie, those of you that know your ballet. And forward, and back, and forward, and back. 2, 1. Well done. Come on in. We're going to do a slight switch now. So reaching up, you want to take your feet wider than your hips. Okay, so much wider. You want them kind of be on the outside there. You're going to take hold of the band and bring it on the inside, turning your feet out. So it's like a ballet second position. Excuse me. We call this wide V heels on the reformer. So now it's very tempting to lean back into the back here. So think about tipping your pelvis back to neutral. And then you're going to exhale, press out and in. So staying wide with the legs, out and in, out and in, out, and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now think of pressing the toes down so the heels are lifted. Press out and in, out and in. So you're feeling that resistance. You can make it stronger or less strong by moving your hands. So the closer the hands that go to the feet, the stronger it's going to be on those leg muscles. We're going to do 2 more. 2, 1. Well done, coming in. Okay, so now you're going to bring your feet back to hip width apart. Okay, hands on the inside, elbows down. And then what you're going to do is press the legs out and then try and widen them, bring them back and in. So you exhale out and then you do a separate, back and in. And as you separate, the legs are straight. And in. So it's exhale, out, in, and then. 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 Now you can add the abdominals to this. So we exhale, up, out, in, bend and lower. Exhale, up, out, in, bend and lower. Exhale, up, out, in, bend and lower. Last one. And lower. Super. Let's just take the left leg out of the band, reach it away, and let's just have a nice stretch. Give ourselves a little break here. So flex the foot and just hold it there. So you're just assisting your stretch. You can change your hands as feels appropriate for you. And then just gently draw the leg towards you. So you're getting that really nice stretch. Now I want you to take the leg across the body. So you're feeling that stretch down the outside of the leg. Just take some deep breaths there. Good. Come back to the center. Turn the leg out and take it out to the outside. So you might want to pull back a little with the left arm just to assist that leg there, supporting the weight of the leg. Try not to let your left hip come off the floor. So you've got to really use your abdominals to pull that hip down. Well done. Bring the leg up. Let's change legs. We'll do those stretches on the other side. So flexing the foot and gently drawing the leg towards you. So this is all about increasing the flexibility of the hamstring. So remember to breathe into it, to relax into the stretch. Good, then taking the leg across the body, finding that stretch on the outside of the leg. Good, bring the leg back to the center, turning that foot out and then taking it out to the side. You might want to pull back with that right hand. Again, think of not letting your pelvis twist like this. You want to use your abdominals, your core, to try and get the right bottom cheek back on the mat. Okay, so you're getting your core work, but you're also giving yourself a really good stretch of those inner thigh muscles we've been working. Good. And come back. Well done. Let's swap back to the right side. And we're just going to do our leg circles. We're going to do 4 in each direction. Okay, so I want to move on to some more core work for you. So here we go. We're going to go inwards for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Going to go out for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Well done. Let's swap legs. 4 going in, 4 going out. Here we go. Going in for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and going out for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Fabulous. Bend that leg. Bring up the right leg. Put both feet inside the band. And let's bring those hands a little closer to the feet. Bring those feet down. We're going to do our teaser prep. So you can press out a little. We're going to lift the head up. All right, and then you're going to inhale, coming up to your teaser prep position. So knees are bent, shoulders are down. The band is assisting you, but also really working your arm muscles and shoulder muscles. So you're going to exhale, coming down just onto your waistband. Inhale, coming up and straightening your back as much as you can. Eyes looking up on the diagonal. So exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Now we're going to exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. And we're going to try and extend the legs, pulling back those arms. And bend. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Extend. And back. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Extend and hold. See if you can go exhale down now with straight legs. Inhale, up, pulling back on that band. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Last one. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. And then lowering the legs down and bringing them back up. You weren't expecting that, were you? Lower down and lifting up. One more, lower down. Lifting up, I promised you core work. There you go, lower down and bring yourself up to sitting. Well done, excellent work. Okay, so we're in our seated position. If you need to release your hands for a moment, please do. And we're going to do a little bit of arm work, or a little bit more arm work. So place the band around the feet. All right, and very simple. You can go as close as you need. So remember, the closer, the harder, the further away, the easier it becomes. Not that it's ever easy, but sitting up nice and tall, we're just going to do our rows. So draw back, elbows close to the body and forward. 3 and 4. Tongue is in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Now I want you to turn your hands around so we're up like this. So you can see that's bicep work, okay? Press your feet down now. Now you're going to extend the arms out, not lowering them, but just straightening them, and then pull back. Out and back. Out and back. Out and back. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now can you hold that bicep and can you go back? We did this in class last week. Straight back and up. So core back and up. But we're adding that real challenge to the biceps. And up. So your back is straight. You are hinging. And up. We're going to try and do 2 more. I know it's tough. And up, back, and up, and relax everything down. Okay, so let's just leave the band to one side, just to give your hands a little rest. Separate those feet, and let's do our spine stretch forward. This just give you a little moment of relaxation before we go back to the band. Okay, so hands on the feet, knees soft. Deep breath in, and then as you exhale, chin to the chest, sliding down those legs to wherever you can reach. If you can reach underneath your feet, you're going to hold on and just give yourself a nice stretch. And you're going to inhale and exhale, slowly come back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Sliding down. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back up. Well done. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Sliding down. Inhale. And exhale. Coming up. Well done. All right, let's go onto our side. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the band around the foot of the top leg. Okay, even in amounts like so. Come onto your side. Let's have the bottom leg bent. And you're on your elbow. And we're going to think about this top half of the body drawing back, drawing the arms back, the shoulders back. So you've got that nice alignment. And then you're going to pull the band into both hands like so and float the leg up. Okay, so you're going to feel this all around here. So you're going to reach forward, point the toe and reach back. You're creating the resistance for your bottom by pulling slightly on the band. Okay, so we're going to come forward, reach back. And if you think of flexing the foot as you come forward, you'll feel the band slacken. And then you point your toes, pushing into the band to go back, to really activate the back of the body. So we're going to go forward and back. And again, you feel you can really using your arms and shoulders here to hold that band. And back. Forward. And back. And forward and back. Now you're going to bring that leg forward like so, holding on here, and you're going to lower and lift, lower and lift. Keep lifting up through your side, so you're working that core. Lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. One more. Lower and lift. Now reach that leg back out. Okay, just hold on for a moment. We're going to keep in line with the hip. Now I want you to bend the knee and make sure the band goes on the outside of the knee. And then you're going to exhale, push that heel away. Take the leg slightly back, so working the bottom muscles again, but don't collapse the body. So really lift up, so you're working your core. Bend, push out and slightly back. Bend, push out and back. And try and lift. You need to see I'm really lifting my body as I go back, so I'm working that core. And out. Bend and out. Bend and out. One more. Bend and out. And then we're going to try and turn the top half of the body. Keep hold of the band. Okay. Now this is a little bit tricky. So same hand as leg. So if it's your right leg, it's your right arm. Take hold of the band like so and have it over your shoulder. Now point the toe a little at the back. Lift your arm up like so, and then you're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. You can see my hand shaking because it's challenging. Lower and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And then from there, very slowly, come on out. And let's go round to the other side. Just going to give my dog back her ball because she's obviously trying to make her bed. You're not happy with your bed there? Okay, you get yourself comfy. All right, so band. Round that foot, nice and flat. And then you're going to come onto your side like so. Think of lifting up through here and also drawing the shoulder back. Okay, and then floating up. And we're going to go forward and back. So think flex forward, point as you go back. Flex forward and back. And keep lifting through the side. Even with me, I always forget to keep that lift going. And back. Forward and back. Forward and back. One more. Forward and back. Now bring that leg forward. Okay, and then we're going to lower, lift, lower, lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. 4, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take it back and remember band above the knee. So bend, the knee comes forward and then you press that heel away and slightly back and you'll feel your bottom activate. Remember, lift up. So bend, press out and back. Bend, press out and back. Bend and out. Bend and out. Bend and out. Last time, and bend and out. Well done. Come on in and let's take the band off. Now you get to release those legs and lie on your front. Are you comfy there? Good. Okay, so from here, we're just going to put the band out in front of us like so. I'm just going to move my mic slightly, that's it. And then we're going to lie down. We've got our arms apart, holding the band. And I would say you want to, for support, probably bring your arms in so they're in line with your shoulders on this one. I find it helps me lift. So we'll start with the head down, little back extension. So feet are apart. We're breathing in and just lifting up. And then lowering down. So there's no pulling on the band. You're just holding it at this point. So lifting up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. and exhale down. Now we're going to inhale up. You might want to go as far and see if you can lift the band and take the arms out. Bring them in and lower down. So we're going to lift, arms out, arms in and lower. Lift, arms out, arms in and lower. Lift, arms out, arms in and lower. And lift, arms out, arms in and lower. Leave the band where it is, hands under your shoulders, and press yourself up into a kneeling position. We're going to do a little cat stretch here, so take a deep breath in, breathing out, drawing the abdominals in. Good. And then inhale, back the other way. Exhale. And inhale, very good. Exhale, rounding. Inhale out, and one more. Exhale, rounding. And inhale out. Then you're going to slowly come up to a kneeling position. We're just going to stretch out the front of your legs. So let's bring that right foot forward. Square up those hips, and then very gently leaning forward, just stretching out that hip flexor. Keeping the abdominals in, keeping the ribs down. If you feel okay to do so, you're going to reach your left arm up in the air and then do a gentle side stretch over. Well done. Coming back, taking the hands down and walking the fingertips back, stretching out that hamstring. Good. Walk those fingertips forward and then just change legs. So left foot forward, coming up, abdominals in, and then lunging forward, finding that stretch. Fingertips down, walking the hands back, looking to straighten that left leg, that hamstring stretch there. Very good. Walking the hands forward. Staying in that kneeling position, I'm just going to turn towards you and let's just bring this arm up, elbow behind, and then just come into a little stretch. Again, you can go over to your side if you wish. And then swapping over. So just drawing that elbow a little closer, stretching out. Well done. Bring the arms down, standing up. And to finish, let's take a deep breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale, big stretch out. Inhale up. Exhale out. And last one, inhale up and exhale out. And there you go, everyone. That is your session for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please show your appreciation by pressing the thumbs up, the like button. That would really, really help. And of course, do subscribe if you're not already. When you subscribe, then you have the option on my live sessions to better interact and to chat to me, asking any questions you wish about your Pilates practice. If you're watching on demand, then please do leave a comment below because I do read all the comments and it helps me decide what to make for you next. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Well done, everyone. Lovely to have you here. I'm going to come and chat to you now. Excuse me, just have a little cough. It's a little dry today. Let me know how that was for you. Hopefully you weren't distracted by my dog remaking her bed while we were doing our session. But do let me know. And I'm going to come straight onto the chat now. There's a few less of you today. I think that's because we're using the resistance band, but I think we were about 93 today doing the class. And of course, this is our month of Pilates small equipment work. So continuing on that theme, I'm just going to give you a heads up what's coming next week. So next week, we're going to do the foam roller on Monday. Let me just get that for you so I can show you. So Monday will be foam roller workout, just so you can see. So I'll be using a full length foam roller, and it will be a mix of stretching, massaging, and some very challenging Pilates work. So it'll be a really good one. So I hope you can join me for that. That is on Monday. And then on Friday, that's next Friday, we are going to be doing the Magic Circle, Pilates Ring. It has many names, but we'll be doing that next Friday. So that's we're edging towards the end of the month. So I want to make sure I get all of those in. And then the Monday after that, we'll be doing the big ball. So that's the big pink ball in the corner, Swiss ball, a lot of people call that. And we'll also be doing, I'm just looking for them, trying to think where they are. We'll also be doing the Pilates small band. Okay, so that's this loop band. These are particularly good when you're working hips, outer thighs, glutes. So we'll be doing that, and that will complete our month of Pilates small equipment classes. You'll find all of those in the playlist called Pilates with small equipment, along with all the other ones I filmed going right back to the lockdown. There's some really good equipment sessions in there, so do go check them out. Okay, going to come straight onto the chat. I want to say hello to Yvonne Thorpe. Hello Yvonne, lovely to see you. Thank you as ever for your donation, first on the chat today. Yvonne's always in first. You're very good, Yvonne. Hello to Carlin Hawkran. Lovely to see you, Carlin. I hope you are well, and thank you very much for your donation today. Hello to Jasmine, who's just down the road in Brighton. So lovely to see you, Jasmine. Welcome to class. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, leave me some comments either below here, or if you're with me live on the live chat now, because I'm going down through them all. Hello to Martine de Kerpel. Hello to Isby. Oh, when will come Pilates? Isby has a question. When will come already waiting for ankylosing spondylitis with a special focus on the upper back? That would be really necessary. Well, thank you very much for your reminder. I have got a note of it, and it is on the list. But I have to space out my filming, because I'm sure you can understand that I'm doing 3 sessions a week. Most YouTubers, certainly those that do Pilates, only do 1 class a week, which is much easier to manage. I'm trying to do 3, trying to keep you all happy. So at the moment, it's on the list. I'm not planning on doing it anytime soon, but I will do it. But there are lots, Isby. I do have already sessions for the upper back, so do go and have a look at those. And I have made a note that it is a request, so don't worry, I will make one, all right? Hello to Johanna Susanto. Hello, Johanna. I think this is the first time I've seen your name, so welcome, welcome. Johanna says, great to know you begin program with resistance band. I am planning to buy one. This video will be a great help for me. Wonderful to know. Thank you for sharing that, Johanna. And do remember, I have a playlist which is called Pilates with small equipment, and there you will find all the Pilates sessions I've done, mat Pilates and also standing Pilates with any of this small equipment. And this is all that I use, small equipment because it's affordable, but I have a full certification in Pilates. I've been doing Pilates 26 years now, and all the exercises are either mat Pilates with adaptations, or they've been adapted from the equipment, large equipment reformer, such as large equipment Pilates, reformer, Cadillac, all that kind of stuff. All right. Helen Lee says, hi Rachel, can't do this today. Has had 3 injections on the shoulder on Monday. Oh my goodness, Helen. Can't do anything strenuous using arm for 2 weeks. Well, that's fair enough. Yes, you must rest. 1 to keep for another day. Did bar chair instead, Kofi on the way. Excellent. And that's a really good session, Helen. Remember, when you've got when you've had some injections, just do this, maybe just do the standing sessions, or you could do the mat work as well. Just don't use the arms. And there's lots of things that you can be doing to keep your body moving in the meantime. So well done, Helen. And thanks for doing that bar chair workout, because I think that's a really good one. I really enjoyed that one. Leslie Martin said, morning, just back from my local class where we did a session with weights. Will as ever do this tomorrow, donated on Ko-fi. Wonderful stuff. Thank you, Leslie. Hello to Robin Newcomb. Hello to Anne Pappas. Anne says, another really good session. I'm happy that it wasn't a cardio session, as it's another 31 degrees today in Cape Town. Goodness me, I would love some of that. And we're like 2 degrees or something in Brighton here, even though the sun is out now, which is lovely. It's very, very cold. Teresa Williams says, great workout. Love the small equipment classes. Feeling stretched. Thank you. You're very welcome, Teresa. Lovely to see you today. Belinda says, love this session. You make it so easy to follow. Fab. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you very much for that. Kerry Ward, hello, Kerry, says, that was good to do a different challenge. Love that. Thank you. You're very welcome, Kerry. Stephanie Langton says, oh, wow, that was fabulous. This 6-year-old lady with inflammatory arthritis is very proud. I did most of that. The only thing I struggled with was the straight leg teaser part. I did have a go there. Well, well done, Stephanie. Absolutely brilliant that you did that. And it's so good for the muscles. And when you've got an inflammatory arthritic condition, the more you can strengthen all those soft tissues, the better, because it will really help your body. And of course, spending this time together, spending 40 minutes to be in your body, to move your body, is so, so important for your mental and physical health. And it's something I notice a lot. The workouts that are offered, I get so many people saying, oh, can you do a shorter workout, a shorter workout? And it's like, yes, I can do a shorter workout, and I'm happy to do them. But do remember, doing the longer workouts, you are really, really taking care of yourself by allowing yourself that bit of extra time to just relax and be in the moment. And I think with technology the way it is, the way the world is right now, which is very stressful for us all, I know, it's important to have that extra time out. If it's any help to know, I am doing that for myself now. I'm giving myself a little bit more time out in order to just manage my own well-being and also just cope with all the stuff that's going on right now. And having said that, as you know, I'm still doing 3 sessions a week. So I am still working very, very hard, but I'm making sure that I take time out as well. And I think getting that balance is really important for us all. It's so easy to just rush on to the next thing. I mean, I see it all the time, because when I'm doing these live sessions, particularly with the live sessions, because I can see how the numbers change from the exercise part to the talking part. A lot of people, they're gone. As soon as I've said thank you, that's it for today, people go. I get it. A lot of people have to get off to work and have their commitments, but it's also really nice to just take a bit of time for yourself. So do try and do that when you can. Carol Neath, thank you very much, Carol, for your donation. Much appreciated. Good morning to Diane McFadden, who says, enjoyed the session with the band for support, loved the side stretching and would like more of those. Lots of helicopters flying over my house today on the way to the Cheltenham races. Ah, yes, indeed, Diane. It's the Gold Cup today, I think, isn't it? So that's lovely. I've got a lovely picture of where you are. I feel like you're surrounded by fields. I don't know if you are, but that's the picture I've got in my head. Anyway, Robin Newcomb says, that was the fastest 40 minutes ever. Great session. I'm sure some muscles aches come in great summer-ready arm work. Thanks, Rachel. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Yeah, there was a lot of arm work today. I mean, a lot of those exercises, you don't realize you're using your arms because I'm asking you to move your legs, you know, or whatever, like say on the teaser, but actually you're holding your arms in an isometric, a static movement whilst putting the muscles under duress. Very, very good for strengthening your muscles. Okay, so that's what today was all about. Sue Wood says, great session, challenging but so enjoyable. I'm really enjoying the equipment sessions. This is lovely to know. Thank you for sharing, everyone. Oriental Rose says, can you modify the teaser exercises, sitting up straight with legs in the air in front of you in any way if you have herniated discs? Okay, well, this is an interesting one. This is a very good question, Jasmine. Excuse me. If you've got herniated disc, you shouldn't be doing those flexion exercises. So I'll show you the modification. Where's my band gone? Here it is. Yeah, herniated discs, we want to be avoiding, for herniated discs, this, because this compresses down on the disc. So when you've got a herniated disc, you're better doing your core work with your back straight. Okay, because then you're not compressing down on that disc that's already bulging. So for example, you can be doing, instead of rounding and coming over or rounding and coming back, you're going straight back. So your spine is still, and that really is, whew, that is a hard exercise. So that is one version. You can do it that way. You can also, so that's what I would do as an alternative to the teaser, or what you can do is just do an isometric hold, Jasmine. So you could hold with your spine still, and then you could straighten the legs, bend the legs, straighten the legs, bend the legs, and that is really going to work your core without putting any compression into that disc. So that would be my suggestion for you. Maybe give it a go. And let me know how that feels in comparison. Should feel a lot better for you. Stephanie Langton, oh, this is lovely. Next Friday, I am celebrating 4 years of daily exercise, and I'm looking forward to the Pilates ring class. Thank you again for your dedication to all the Rachelettes. Oh, thank you so much, Stephanie. And remind me that next Friday, we can send you our congratulations for 4 years of consecutive exercise. And I would love you to do, Stephanie, is have a think between now and next week and think about what a difference it has made in your life in those 4 years. Can you remember how you felt 4 years ago when you first started, and how you feel now, and what that progress has been? I would love to know. So maybe think about that. Maybe share that with us next Friday on the chat. Sue Wood says, great session, challenging but so enjoyable. I'm really enjoying the different equipment sessions. Lovely to hear. Thank you, Sue. Caroline says, fantastic session today. Really enjoyed the bands. I've never tried the small bands before, so I will look forward to that session. Yeah, I think I've got 2 or 3 of those already on the channel. It's just the little loop band. Now, for those of you that don't have a loop band, you can do it with this band if you don't want to purchase one or you can't purchase one. And you're basically just going to tie your band in a loop next week. Okay, so that will be the option, is you'll just tie your band so it's like this. So you've got this loop and you can do exactly the same things. All right, so that's your other option if you don't want to get a loop band. Okay, Carlin Hawkgren says, that was a great session. I felt really strong. Love the resistance band and all the equipment. Thank you for that, Carlin. Yeah, you know why I like doing them, everyone, is because at the moment I've been really mostly online now since COVID, and pre-COVID I used to teach private reformer, well, not just reformer, Pilates equipment sessions, big pieces of Pilates equipment. So reformer Cadillac Wonder Chair, you can't see it, but here in my studio I have a Wonder Chair and I also have a reformer, and at some point I will be offering sessions with me live in here for those that want to do them. But what I like about the small equipment is it's affordable and you can essentially replicate what you would be doing on those big pieces of equipment. All right, so remember that, everyone, because I know there's a lot of chatter on socials about how reformer is the best, la-da-da. It's not the best. It's one of the options that we have in Pilates. We have many options. It's about really your understanding of your movement. Pilates, in theory, Joseph Pilates never specifically said you must only do reformer. He was very much someone who believed in the trinity of mind, body and spirit coming into movement. So mindfulness, not in a religious way, but being in tune, mind in tune with body, mind over muscles. He had lots of very strong opinions on people's posture, and this is back in the 1940s when he wrote his book. And so his idea was all types of exercise to really keep the body fit, well and youthful. And he meant by youthful not in looking young, because that's not the goal. The goal is to stay fit and able. And so I really try not to, I talk about my age now, I never used to, but I talk about my age because I want people to be inspired, but also to see that as an older woman, I can still move my body, I can still be strong. Maybe I can't do some of the things I was doing when I was 30, but that's okay, because I'm not meant to. You know, this is how our bodies evolve and change. And what I've noticed is that I really like the brain I have now. I really like the wisdom that I've got after years and going through the life that I've gone through. I've gained a lot of wisdom. I've done a lot of work on myself. I've had therapy. I've worked on the psychology of movement, lots of things, as well as my Pilates certifications. And I try and bring all of that into this channel. So it's about the joy of being able to move your body more than anything else. And I love that that's what I hear from all of you. So that makes me very happy. Karen says, wonderful, thank you. The small ball and the resistance band are the best. They are really good, aren't they? I will try and bring them in more now. Now I know that you've all got equipment, we'll try and make sure that we use a different piece of equipment on a more regular basis. But also I do want to say, I don't want to take that away from the Pilates mat work, because the pure mat work really is fabulous. And sometimes getting back to the pure exercises, and I say pure, the exercises as they are with no equipment, nothing, just you and your mat, also very, very important to keep doing. It's the variety of all these things that keep us fit. You know, it's not doing the same thing day after day. It's the variety of movement, changing from weights to no weights, to using your body weight, to using a ball, to being unstable on a ball, or doing standing work on a thick mat like this where you're really unstable. All these things prepare you for the life that you lead. You know, so your balance improves, your coordination improves, all those things we need to leave to sort of be able to do anything in life, you know, whether it's playing golf, carrying, shopping, picking up kids, grandkids, whatever it might be. Anyway, Carol Neath says, my husband had a slip disc a few years ago. Are there any exercises he should avoid, especially for the back? Yes, Carol. I mentioned slightly earlier to Jasmine, so slip disc, herniated disc is pretty much the same thing. So the exercises to avoid really, and now I'm guessing his slip disc is in his lower part of the back, but tell me if I'm wrong, Carol. But basically anything where you're doing this, you're going in this direction, not great. Not great at all, because what it does is it compresses the vertebra down. You want to be doing more movements going this way. I have actually got some videos for people with herniated discs. So for example, things going in this direction always give relief. Core exercises on the side, very, very good for someone who's got a slip disc, because we are not moving that part of, we're not moving the spine, but we are having to work, you know, whether it's, you know, lifting up, lifting the leg, all of this very beneficial. The things to really, really avoid, and I wouldn't do, is when you're tilting back, lifting up here. You can lift straight up, that's absolutely fine, but you don't want to be curling under. Flexing the spine essentially. That will just make things worse. The other thing I would say, Carol, for your husband is he really needs to work on strengthening his core. The more he works the muscles around the body, the core, so that's not just the abs, it's actually the muscles on the side of the waist and on the back, the more that will help protect that area, and also will mean that he's less likely for it to get worse. Okay, so really needs to work on core. So I would direct him, if he's willing to do it, to the videos I've got on here, which are core workouts for people with disc problems, or core workouts that are disc safe. And there are quite a few here on the channel that he can do. They're about 20 minutes, most of them, so quick and easy. Core work without flexion, Pilates work without any flexion, that's what he needs to avoid. Martine says, it was fabulous, amazing, and everything. Yes, I like all the equipment. The teaser worked better. We did not do that overhead with the other arm in side bends at the end. I loved it a lot. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yeah, sometimes, you know what, Martine, and there's lots of jokes about Pilates teachers online. Sometimes people think we forget to do something. And it's not that we've forgotten, it's that because we are moving and talking and doing an exercise and trying to remember what the next exercise was, sometimes we lose our count, sometimes we miss something out. That's just part and parcel. So you can always add that one in, Martine, but thank you for sharing. Jeanette says, hello all, I'm trying to decide if my mind, my hands or my body did the most work in this class. I do find it fiddly getting the band to stay in place. I did it, but have my reservations. Thank you for sharing, Jeanette. Yes, bands are tricky. And I would say, you know, what you said actually, Jeanette, is it's a brilliant, brilliant observation. It really is. Mind, hands, body. That's what we're working on, coordinating mind and body, and we're making it harder by adding a piece of equipment into the mix. So I would say, I love the fact that you've got a sense of humour about it. Well done. keep working on it. That's what it's all about. And believe me, I make it look easy, but the band is just as fiddly for me. It's just that I'm kind of okay with that because I know that's kind of how it goes with the band. It's fiddly. It's also very good, like the first exercise we did where we were having to press into the band and go over. It's very good sometimes as a way of concentrating your mind onto a particular area of the body. So the fact that you're aware that your hands were having to work quite hard, again, we don't think about exercising our hands, but again, if you think about it, particularly people when they get older, they often lose a lot of strength in their grip. Okay, so that's why if you were really feeling that, that's because you've lost some strength in your grip. So again, that's another benefit of working with equipment. It's working on things that you don't really think about, and then suddenly they're just different than they used to be. But well done, Jeanette. Carla Love Bombard says, morning, Rachelettes. Kerwin Ambu, happy Friday, everyone. Great session, Rachel. The straight leg teaser was a killer. I am stretched and ready to go on my walk. Well, have a lovely day, Carla, in Long Island. Great to see you. And Ali says, good morning, Rachel. Sorry for joining late, but I'm going to do that after the session. An energetic and wonderful workout. Love the stretches and the leg work. Thank you so much. Much love. And to you, and lovely to see you. Jeanette says, P.S. I really do enjoy the 40-minute class. Good to know. Thank you, Jeanette. Martin de Kervel says, I kept, however, that gap against the band, sitting against it. I saw it with you also, but less than me, I think. Is that scoliosis? Yes, that will be the scoliosis, because obviously with having scoliosis, our spines, they twist, they curve in different directions. So sometimes it's hard to keep a connection all the way through. Some of you probably can't see it now, but you can see my scoliosis if I sit still. Can you see that this shoulder is lower than that shoulder, for example? That's my scoliosis, and I have to kind of remember to try and even myself up a lot of the time because my spine is curved. But it's never held me back from doing Pilates. I just keep on going. Donna said, Martine says, can you do the teaser with discopathy? Discopathy. If you feel no pain, then I would say it's fine. If you feel discomfort, then definitely not do it. I would say I would be very cautious on that one, Martine. Donna says, hi Rachel, sometimes my head and face can feel tight, like a resistance band during a workout, going at my own pace, for example. Supine twists, warm-ups and scissors. Any advice on how to ease this? It sounds to me, Donna, that there's tension there. I don't know if you have any tension here. Have you ever kind of checked all around here? I would say, if you're feeling any tension here, resistance band can cause tension or can not cause it, exacerbate it. So if you're someone who is a little bit tense, who tends to be a little bit like this, adding a resistance band to an already tense upper body is going to make you feel that even more. My best advice, Donna, would be the minute you feel it, note it in your mind, stop what you're doing, give yourself a little whatever you need to do, shake it out, and then come back. And just keep doing that. And eventually, and it will take a while, eventually your body will automatically know to relax when you go into those movements. Now you feel it particularly on spine twist warm-ups. That will be because you are tensing your upper body to try and do the movement. So I would say reduce the movement, make it less challenging, and then you won't be overworking and over tensing arms and shoulders to hold yourself still while the legs are going. With the scissors, yeah, same with the scissors, depending if your pelvis is in the air. If it's a pelvis in the air, scissors, which are kind of intermediate advanced, that is quite tough, quite hard on the shoulders and neck, and obviously you've got to press those hands down. So again, that does create tension, and I think it's okay to have that tension, but if you're feeling that you're really like, oh, like this, that's not okay. So you need to, I always say, reduce the intensity of the exercise until you feel that this is relaxed. Yeah, all around here is relaxed, so you can just focus on doing the exercise without that tension. That would be, for me, the best way to ease it. I hope that helps, Donna. Manira Ali, hello to you, Manira. Thank you for your comments. And Carol, you're very, very welcome. Well, that's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please press that like button before we finish, and do subscribe. I will be back on Monday, and on Monday we are going to be working with the foam roller. It may be that you don't all have a foam roller, but if you do, please join on Monday. If you don't have a foam roller, why not come along and watch the session, because you'll see what the benefits are and what we do differently with a foam roller, which may be a very good addition to your fitness routine. Foam rollers are great for releasing tension and also for creating instability, which again will really challenge that core. Okay, you're very welcome, Donna. All right, well, I'll see you all on Monday. Take care, look after yourselves, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon.